Well, welcome to today's wealth training. What I want to talk about here today is what is a two-word phrase that's going to be able for you to use in any negotiation that you enter into that will literally allow you to get the other party to agree to certain points, terms, or conditions without committing you to anything. Imagine you're a retailer and you have a business, and someone walks into your store, and let's say your store sells stereo equipment, and you've gone through and you're working with a particular person that comes in and says he wants to buy some high-end stereo equipment. Maybe it's a $10,000 stereo. And so you go through with him or her and you kind of walk through it. And you get to a place where they ask you what's the price. And you start going through the different factors and features and what the benefits to them will be. Now imagine there was a way that before you mention the price, you could get that other person to actually agree that in fact they were ready to make a buying decision that day. So it might look like this. You say, well, gosh, Mr. Johnson, I'd love to go through the different pricing, but part of it depends on what in fact your needs are so we can put together the right package of components that meet that. May I ask you a few questions? And you go through and you're qualifying with your sales process. And one of the questions might very well be, Mrs. Johnson, what is the budget that you set aside for you to have this home stereo system that you want? She says, I was hoping to spend somewhere between six or $7,000. Well, okay, you could say a question like this. Well, Mrs. Johnson, I'm not sure if we can find exactly what you're looking for in that price range. May I ask you a question? What if we were able to find exactly what you were looking for? The stereo system that would do the surround sound that you wanted, would have the easy one-touch remote that would play it throughout the house and would have the audible characteristics and qualities that you really felt were important. What if we were able to put that together, but it ended up being that you would need to invest maybe $1,000 or $2,000 above that budget? Should I even bring that package of stereo equipment to your attention, or probably not? You probably aren't even interested in that, using a technique called negative phrasing, which we're not covering here today. So she says, well, sure. What's what you've just done? You've used the two-word phrase, what if? What if commits you to nothing, but commits her to a lot? You've basically taken her $6,000 to $7,000 budget, and you've stretched it now to $8,000 or $9,000. Use the words what if to get the other side to make a commitment, a step forward in a way that doesn't commit you.